Hello parents, today I'm going to be going over some of the apps that we're going to be using to communicate with our students. The first thing you need to do is go to airport.wisd.us. Again, that is airport.wisd.us. Once you're at this page, go ahead and click on the library tab. Once you're here, you're going to scroll down a little bit, and we're going to be looking for the Clever app, which is this one right here, Clever. We're going to click on it. And this is the page we're going to be using to log in most of the time, actually all the time. You can set a bookmark to it. You can bookmark it. That way it'll be up here. Whenever you need to log in, you just click here and it'll come up to this page, and you don't have to go through the airport anymore. So we're going to go ahead and log in using our Google account. I'm going to have to use one of my student accounts only because the one I have is very different from the one the students have, a different setup. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. That way you guys can see what you're going to see, or what your kids are going to see when they log in. So this is the main page where they're going to have all the apps. As you can see, all these apps on here. The apps are going to be set up differently, probably depending on what the kids put up here. But it doesn't matter, all the apps are here. The ones we're going to focus on are going to be Imagine Math, BrainPop Junior, Google Classroom, and Epic. So I'll be going over those apps so that way your kids can know how to use it. And pretty much they already know how to do most of these since we do it in class. The first one I'm going to use is Imagine Math. It's pretty, you just click on it and it takes you right to it, and they'll start with the program right away. Again, they're very familiar with these. We use them in class. Usually they have to be on there for about 30 to 35 minutes in order for it to record their log time. It's taking a while, but this one's, like I said, pretty self-explanatory. Once it's just an arrow, it pops out here, and they click on that arrow, and it takes them, there it is, and it takes them right into the program, and it starts right off accessing their account. So it's pretty much set up already. So let me go to another one. Let's see here. For BrainPop Junior, it's going to be pretty much the same way. They click on it, it's going to log them in. For me, I'm going to be using this for science. So they're going to be clicking on the science, and there's going to be different categories on here. What we're going to focus on first is going to be the animal tab.
Animals.
We're going to be going to animals, and then I believe the first lesson we're going to be doing is classifying
animals.
So they'll go ahead and click on this, and once they're in here, there's going to be a small video they can watch. So what they're going to work on is that video, and
draw about it.
And then after the draw about it, there's, I think, on the games, there's like 2 or 3 little educational games after that they can do. So this is going to be the one they're going to be using for science. So this is how they're going to get into this assignment. The next one I want to go over is going to be Google Classroom. Let me see here. They click on it, and then their account will come on. So once they're here, it's showing that they belong to my class, so they just click on it. And this is going to be their classwork right here. So they click on the classwork, and everything's going to be on here. SIPS words. This one we're going to be doing the whole week. So that one's going to be the same one for the whole week. The SIP stories we're going to be doing every 2 days. So the SIP stories every 2 days. So number 20 will be for 2 days. Then after 2 days, we'll move on to 21 and so on. I also have some like this little worksheet for them to do on the classwork also. And what they do is they click on the title, and then they'll click on the assignment down here. So once they click it, it takes them to the assignment. It tells you the directions right here of what to do for everything that's on here. See here also, it tells you the assignments down here, and it tells you what to do with the assignment. So you just click on the assignment, they finish it, and that's pretty much it. I do have a schedule that I'm going to send out, and that schedule tells them which assignment they have to work on for that particular day. So like I said, the schedule's coming to you also. That way they know where to click on, which assignment to do next. And that's pretty much what they're going to do here on the assignments for Google Classroom. The next one's going to be Epic, and this one's going to be for their reading. They're going to go in here, and they're going to go in as a student, and it's going to require a code, student login. So the code, I am going to send out the code also. That way everybody can have that. So let's see here. Once they get the code, they put it in there, they plug it in, and then it takes them to the classroom. So once they're in the classroom, they look for their name, and let's say, for example, again, I'm going to use a student account. So here, this is going to be where they get to choose what they read. Now I want to get to, let's see here. Okay, right here. Some of the books are going to be audiobooks, like this one here, Read to Me. Obviously it's going to read it to them, and then there's going to be other books like this one where it's not going to be read, it doesn't have audio. They have to read it themselves. Here's another one, Read to Me, the same thing. You click on it, and like I said, they pretty much know, but just in case you forgot,
Kittens.
If it doesn't play by itself, all you have to do is push this play button down here.
Kittens
and it'll start.
are baby cats.
It'll start for them. It'll read the whole book. It'll go through it and everything. So one thing I do need for them to do, and I'm gonna kind of fast forward this just
They are often
because I do need to get to this. Once they finish the book, make sure that they do finish the book, only because if not, it won't count. And this one's probably, I didn't go through it, so it's not highlighting, but most of the time once they finish, they just put finish book and it'll count for them, and then it'll count as one of the books that they've done. This one has Read to Me. The other ones don't. There is a quiz at the end. If you want to take the quiz with them, you're more than welcome to, but it's not required. So here they're going to have their library, what they've done, history. Mailbox, that means they have something that has been assigned. So if you see the mailbox and they have something on there, and that means that these are recommendations for them. So as you can see here, they can go straight to the mailbox, and I've already assigned some of these. So they can click on it. Once they finish it, then it'll put that has been completed. And then the quiz again at the end is going to be optional if they want to do it. You can help them do it, read the questions, but it's not required. Pretty much those are the ones we're going to be using. I am going to send out the codes. That way everybody can join my class and we can all be with the assignments going and everything. I'll be sending the schedules as well. Again, I hope everybody's doing good. It's a trying time. It's different, but we'll get through this, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.